The bad thing about it is that straight right here, right there, will get him countered if he's not careful.
Yeah, and he's getting
Brook with a right hook, caught with a left hand, and Tony Weeks is going to stop it.
good stoppage by Tony Weeks. Save him from himself.
What a week at the summit of the sport. Terrence Crawford, TKO 10.
You can't put normal fighters in front of this level of fighter. If you put a normal kind of middle of the pack contender, they have nothing for these guys.
Left hand, right hook, uppercut, sends it back. Another left hand and a knockdown score. Let's see what Crawford does with it. Here he comes, backs him up with a left hand again. Horns in the corner, uppercut lands. Crawford on the attack. That's it. It's over. It's over. We've celebrated an undefeated.
It's tough for anybody in the welterweight division.
We have been blessed on ESPN.
Out of the corner.
And that's the problem, right? When it seems like he's done, he lands a big shot. Oh, good body shot. He won't stand many more of those, though.
Out is in a frenzy. Nelson's going to stop the fight.
These body shots, that was a good uppercut. But those shots right there, Jim, that knocked him off balance. But that body shot is really what caused the damage. And then watch this, that one right there really did everything. I mean, look at those body shots. The head shots, you see, he took that knee to knee buckle. But you see this right here? That's what caused the problem. So the arm come down, he was ready to go right there. See, he already started going down before the head shot.
Crawford took that last round off, and
He's got a rhythm to him right now.
he's back.
Oh, a lunging left hand. That backs up Kamiaskis.
Oh, my goodness.
Then an uppercut. An absolutely brilliant uppercut.
5, 6, 7, 8.
Remember, he is one of the best closers in the business. Let's watch how he does it here. One punch, that's it. Bud Crawford, title defense.
Another left hand landed.
Yeah, well, the problem he has right now for Lundy has to be careful because Crawford's going to set him up right there.
Big left hand doubles Lundy.
Yeah.
Lundy trying to find his legs. Crawford looking for a way to land another shot. Left hand knocks Lundy into the ropes. Good body shot by Crawford.
And Lundy let Crawford get a little too close, and you saw that coming.
Down goes Hank Lundy. See that face? That's why fans love Steve Willis. Hard left hand. Hard left hand again. Crawford wailing away at Lundy in the corner, and Willis is going to stop it.
Close enough, so he threw a jab and set him up with a beautiful left hand right there down the pipe because he had gotten close enough to him with that rangefinder. That hurt him. That left hurt him again.
But a push will work when the fighter's legs
when
are
he's
gone.
hurt, when he's hurt already like that, that push will get him down. And don't get it twisted, that push was pretty powerful too. It just wasn't as powerful as the one that set him up in the beginning and hurt him.
So then Willis went with the count.
Yeah. What's poppin', y'all? What's happening? It's your man, MARQ NASH. Another great episode of Breaking the Beats, man. Just got some, got my little highlight reel. I made this clip of Terrence Crawford, got it on YouTube. Follow my channel at MARQ NASH. You'll love it. Man, shout out to Free Smoke in the building, man. Thank you, Ron Finkley, for that super chat, brother. We really appreciate it. I guess it's a super sticker. Yeah, it means a lot to me, man. What's up with you, man? Hop on this joint with me, Ron. I know you out there. You ain't doing shit. Getting in trouble. Better not be punching no walls out there, bro. Free smoke. What you say, man? I think Brook was damaged goods since the Triple G fight. Spence beat a Brook right after the Triple G ass beat. Yeah, you right, man. I can't argue with that, bro. That he shouldn't have been in there with Spence right after that. So you guys see the question. You see what's going on right here. I ain't gonna hold y'all here all night. This is not gonna be no 3, 4 hour, 5 hour podcast, bro, or episode. I ain't with that tonight. We'll be back here tomorrow. So might as well just give you guys a little clip right now. Keep you guys engaged. You want to jump on? You got anything you want to add to this conversation? You'd be more than welcome to. If not, I might be even shorter. Okay, because I think we all know what we want to see next, right? I think it's clear and evidently obvious to everybody in the boxing community. Well, some of us are calling for the Spence fight already. But some of us already know, hey, we're not going to get that fight, man. Unfortunately, I don't see us getting that fight in the year 2021. I don't. Correct me if I'm wrong. Y'all let me know out there in the chat. Y'all think we're going to get that fight coming up? The link is in the comments if you guys want to jump in. I'll put it in on Facebook, too, if you guys want to jump in. Right, my man said I learned my lesson, no hitting walls. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get that fight, guys, in the year 2021. And it's truly unfortunate because I understand people keep talking about marination, gotta marinate, but at some point you gotta cook that bird, man. Can't let things marinate. You can't over marinate a dish. For my brothers out there in culinary, they know you can over marinate something, right? I just don't see the fight happening in 2021, and it doesn't matter who gets Pacquiao. I don't think it matters. They're not gonna get it. They're not about to fight each other. Unfortunately. Big Ron, what up though? Go ahead, Ron. Ron, yeah, I think your mic is muted, bro. But yeah, man, I don't think we're gonna get that fight. There you go. What's up, man?
What up? What up?
Peace, God.
Am I lagging?
Nah, you Gucci. You Gucci. You sound like you standing right beside me. What up, though? How you feel out there?
Oh man, I'm feeling great, bro. I've enjoyed this weekend of fights, man. They did my man Maloney.
Yeah, they did him dirty, bro. So you're under the belief too that it wasn't a headbutt. It came from that left.
Yeah, I watched the replay and I didn't really see a head, but I watched the fight and I don't remember seeing a headbutt.
Hey, Big Ron, that fight was so short that but
Yeah.
them doing the replay to watch it, it took them 30-something minutes to watch the fight over again to see what happened.
Oh man.
I was like, y'all showed it to us on 3 times on TV, and y'all still took like 30-something minutes to try to figure out if it was robbery or not. Yeah, D.
Yeah, I
Hopper said
think
it
I
was a
was
good
on your
punch.
show. Yeah, I think I was on your show when that was on. I think I remember I was on your show, when that was on. I was watching it, but I think I was on your podcast when I was like looking at the fight, if I'm not mistaken. Yeah, man.
So he definitely got robbed, in your opinion, right?
Hell yeah. You know, I felt like he had the more effective shots, and I felt like he was doing work. If they would, it was only 2 rounds, but we should have gave it to him. What they call it, a no contest, or did they give it
Oh
back to the
yeah,
dude?
I was on the joint with you because you was like, nah, man, they got to give him that fight, bro. If they gonna stop it, they got to give it to him, bro.
Yeah. Yep. Everybody on Twitter was saying the same thing, bro. They was pissed. A lot of people was pissed.
Man, that gotta hurt, bro. You spend so much time away from your family training and working on something like that, man, and then somebody
I'm
just take it away
campaigning
from
for
you.
him, bro. Yeah. Can you hear me?
Yeah, I hear you clean, bro. Like I said, you sound like you standing right beside me, bro.
Yeah, I'm like I'm at the near the Wi-Fi, but I'm like away from the house. I'm at the other house. So it's like it's really choppy back here sometimes. So that's the only reason why I keep asking you.
Oh no, you
But
good, bro. You good. I appreciate that. Go ahead though.
okay. Yeah, man, T Bug got my undivided attention, bro. Like I'm campaigning now hard, yo.
Hey, look,
I
let me
feel
ask
like
you this
his
though.
talent is too good. Yeah.
Go ahead. I didn't mean to cut you off. Go ahead, brother.
Well, no, I'm gonna listen. I'm gonna try to just come in when you say something now.
Let me ask you this: so you think Brook was damaged goods, right? Or you think Brook was game and ready for the fight?
No, I feel like if he can make 147, he not damaged goods. I feel like he came in there to try to take Bud head off. And if it didn't work, he made 147. Everybody else fought Brook, and they weren't damaged good. He wasn't damaged good when they. You see what I'm saying? So how is he Bud damaged goods? I mean, how is he damaged good when Bud fight? See what I'm saying? It's too late for that. That's saying he damaged good. He stepped in the ring. He made 147. You got to give Bud his credit, just like everybody else got their credit. To me,
What's up? Juan Free Smoke up in here. What up, dog?
What's up, bro? How you doing?
Man, I'm good, man. Thank you again for coming on the channel and the panel. It means a lot to me and my audience.
Th-
Speak
Thank,
about it.
thank you for having me, bro.
No doubt, no doubt.
what's
How you
up,
feel
bro?
about this, man? We just getting into it. Just talking about what's next for Crawford. Was Kell Brook damaged goods? Also, we had to ask, man, it's going around. How do you feel about the Tyson Fury Wilder situation? Do you feel like he cheated? Are you excited about the fact that they have mandated that they have to do a third fight? How do you feel about that trilogy?
I do feel like Brook was damaged good since the Triple G fight, and Spence got him, coming fresh off a beating, he has been damaged goods, like I said, once a fighter gets, the eye socket damage like that, I don't think, you go back to normal that easy. But about Wilder and Fury, honestly, that's a fight. I think that Fury does, owe Wilder that rematch for the simple fact that he gave him he gave him the fight, he gave him the chance to get a rematch as well. And as a man, you got to take that into consideration, man.
Mm. D Hodges, how you feel about that? What's next for Crawford? Do you think Brook was damaged goods? And also, is Crawford pound for pound? Go ahead, D Hodges.
How you doing, my brother? Yeah, man. I had to
Peace.
stop by, say hello. You know that. But
Hey,
you
man, I'm
already
always
know.
happy to have you.
You already know my opinion. Already, we done already talked about it for hours, so you already know how I feel about it.
Well, it's a new episode, and some people might not know. So,
Oh, well, so what are we
humor
talking
me.
about? What are we talking about again?
It's loaded. Just trying to give you guys some content right here for about an hour. You know what I'm saying? Before we log this thing off, because we're gonna try to start doing these weekly at night, man. I'm gonna try to start doing them weekly.
Oh, yeah. Just what are
Yeah,
we talking about?
yeah,
Because
yeah. Here we go. Is Crawford is Bud pound for pound number one? Was Broke damaged goods?
nah.
How do you feel
Oh, okay.
about the Wilder Fury trilogy being mandated? And do you feel like Fury cheated? So it's about 4 questions.
All right. So question
Take
number
your time, though.
one.
Take your time, though. Take your time.
I got it. I gotta just remember the questions. Okay. Question number one: the Bud thing. You know what I mean? He did what he had to do. It don't matter. Brook. They showed pictures of him cut up, and he had 3 good fights in a row, and everything else in their weight drain and all that other stuff. Oh well. Bud won, stopped him. Nobody else really did it like that. So but it no matter what I say on that one, people still get on me. And then what was question number 2? Is Brook damaged goods?
Yes, sir.
I would say so. I mean, I'm just saying if he go back up and if Bud hit him with that little whatever punch, he better not go back up to 154 or fight again. Just in my opinion. Take this nice payday and retire. You got 2 broken eyes, man.
Wow.
And now just say he stepped back up to 154 against somebody nobody knows, but they got power and they break his eye sockets. Like, he's damaged. You got 2 broken eyes. I'll go up there and probably get one more good paycheck for a bum, and then I'm out. But I'm not gonna fight after one more fight. I give him one more fight. Anything after one more fight, his eyes are gonna be broke. So I will give him one more fight. But after that, after his next fight, retire, dude. For the sake of your eyes.
He said for your eyes, right?
And then you said what's the third one? Something with Wilder and Fury. What's
Are
the
you?
third one?
Do you want to see this trilogy? Are you excited about the I guess
Of
a magistrate
course.
judge mandated a trilogy. Are you excited about that?
Of course I am, because at the end of the day, now they're gonna be on him like white on rice, so he ain't got a chance to do nothing. So now, if he go in there and he beat him, we know he ain't cheated. Then I say, Fury, you're the man.
Absolutely.
I'll give him his props, because I know if he win this time, there's no way he cheated. So if he do go in there somehow and win, you got to give him his props. I don't see it happening. I hope Wilder sparked him because of the second fight. You know what I'm saying? So I hope Wilder knock him out. But if Fury beat him this third fight, we just got to give it to Fury. He outboxed him.
Do you think he cheated in that first fight?
How you doing, my brother?
All righty. I didn't mean to cut you off. I just wanted to say what's up. I got my internet straight.
No problem. I answered the 4 questions, so now it's time for the next question.
Yeah, Ron, what you think though, Ron? You think Fury cheated, man?
No.
Okay, let me give you the big face on the screen. I'm gonna let you talk about that. You probably gonna get some hate in the comments, or I'm probably gonna get hate just for even having this topic. But I don't care, man. I don't care, man. This some internet shit, man. We just talking about sports, man. I don't care. I don't know these niggas, man.
No, everybody could believe what they want, of course.
Right, I agree 1,000%, bro. So yeah, so did Fury cheat or is it sour grapes?
It's sour grapes because we couldn't believe that Fury could actually have more power than Wilder. He sat down on the shot. Get it? I thought the same way. I was like, man, he couldn't have beat Wilder like that. I was like biased as fuck, bro. But then sorry about that. I can't only be cussing on nobody's chat. But like, I look at it. You know, Deontay Wilder got outboxed. He got pummeled. He got outskilled. Like, after you look at it, the only thing I didn't like that Fury did was that he leaned on Wilder a lot. I didn't like that part about the fight. You see what I'm saying? Like, because I feel like that's really boxing. But Fury did what he had to do. Like, I don't see him cheating at all. Now that I look at it, at the beginning, I thought he cheated. But when Wilder didn't come out after 4 or 5 months, I realized that Wilder knew that he was going to fight. And I realized that it is what it is. He should fight him again. And if he really can box, he can beat Fury. But I don't think the refs are going to let Fury beat him. I think it's going to happen again.
I lost you right there at the end, Ron. You said you don't think what?
I don't think Wilder can beat him because I think Fury is going to be allowed to lean on him again.
So you think that made the difference? See, the first fight, Wilder came in at what, like 205 or something like that, y'all? And then the second fight, he came in heavier. Do you think that was to his own detriment, like the gain weight? He should have just stayed where he was at, because he was damn near perfect all the time fighting guys when he was coming in, you know, a little over 2, not in the 215s and the 220s, you know, because he came in like 220 something, right there.
Oh, yeah. 225.
225. And the first time it was like 205, right? So he get like 20 pounds. It's a lot.
And and when you think about it,
it's over a 2-year period, but that's still a lot of weight though to fight at. Go ahead.
And when you think about it, when Wilder is more agile, he get hurt a lot when he's more agile and big, but he just move around so much lighter. Get out like that first fight. I felt did what he's supposed to do as far as he boxed more. He stayed away from Fury more, even though Fury was doing all that jerking and like looking like the Three Stooges.
His voice is acting up. Your voice is breaking up, bro.
I'm gonna put it.
I can't understand him.
Let me take this Bluetooth off.
Yeah, you breaking up. Hey, if you got it on YouTube, just click the settings right there where it says audio, and just let StreamYard know you're listening on Bluetooth, and it'll adjust accordingly. Hey, we got the brother IB in here. IB, you know who IB? What up?
What up, IB, brother? How you doing?
What's good with my brothers, man? Salute MARQ NASH. Salute D Hodges. Ronald Finkley in the building. Salute the chat. Hey, man, hope everybody doing good.
Hey, big dog, we just having a little boxing talk real quick. Nothing spectacular. You already know what's going around. We just having a little conversation about Bud Crawford. Is he pound for pound? Was Kell Brook damaged goods? Are you excited about the Wilder Fury trilogy fight? And what's next for Crawford? And did Fury cheat? Any of that? It's a loaded show tonight. Any of that Jump in any way you feel like, bro.
From the information that I've received, I believe that Terrence Crawford's contract is up 2021. I believe sometime in October. He should have definitely been with the PBC. He should have never re-signed this last time because all the smoke in his division, which is 147, is over at PBC. So it would have been a lot of fights, big fights to be made easily. Bob Arum is known for shutting out big fights. If it doesn't benefit him or the network, we understand how Bob Arum works. He done been in the game so long, you can't blame it. You just got to understand what type of guy and what type of promoter Bob Arum is. So you can't really be mad if you know boxing. So Terrence Crawford versus Kell Brook. I don't feel like Kell Brook was damaged goods at all. Terrence Crawford displayed a great fight, great skill, great grit. I knew he was going to go in there and win. I didn't expect him to win in that type of fashion, so I had to respect him more. A lot of people give Bud, hell because he hasn't fought anybody, but you do got to look at who he's under too. But I don't think he's scared to fight nobody at all. He's a fighter for real. I respect him as a fighter, but he does need to fight a big name like a Spence or a Sean Porter or somebody at 147, just so a lot of these fans can be like, okay, I can give him a little bit more respect at 147. And as far as the Wilder versus Fury trilogy goes, that's pretty much up in the air. I see Wilder's trying to, take it basically to the courts with it and see what he can do. But from my understanding, I felt like that the contract was expired or something like that. I don't know, and that's why Tyson Fury is not fighting on December 5th anymore because he knows it was something in that contract that said that trilogy was supposed to happen under
Yeah,
whichever circumstances it might be. But
yeah. From what
You
I'm
know what?
gathering, the judge ruled in favor of Wilder. They said, "Hey, yeah, Fury, you can do a tune-up fight December 5th if you want to, but you still have to fight this guy." And then next thing we know, we hear the fight on the 5th was canceled. Am I wrong about that? D. Hodges, Finkley, anybody? IB, anybody heard anything other than that?
nah, I heard that.
Yeah.
I mean, I wouldn't even have fought on that date anyways. That date is all Spence and Danny Garcia. I mean, I'm pretty sure this would have been his tune-up fight. Okay, that's good, but that still was a bad date in my opinion. I wouldn't fight on December 5th. That's Spence and Danny day to me.
Yeah, yeah. I saw an article like
And I
I,
don't I don't
I
want
I
to see
actually
him
did a
fight nobody
video.
but Wilder anyway.
Well, of course, because I want the revenge too. Don't get me wrong, I'm a Wilder fan, but I saw an article prior to that about Ag T Cavill being like, well, the WBC and the council said that there's no fight date yet scheduled for Wilder versus Fury. So that's what made me believe that Tyson Fury was going to fight Ag T Cavill because I saw a WBC council article saying that also. Like, so that's why I made a video about it because I felt like that Deontay Wilder was ducking. I actually thought he was ducking, bro. You see what I'm saying? Because he waited too long to bring out all this craziness that he should have brought out 5 months ago.
Yeah, it definitely looked ugly from what was going on in the silence and all. But he finally spoke up. So I mean,
Hey,
it is
IB,
what
he
it
said.
is,
Hey, IB, he said
huh?
silence is golden though. He said the Bible said silence is gold.
The Bible tells us that silence is golden.
No, I definitely understand what Ronald Finkley, what I mean, was coming from because I even had to kind of, I felt a certain type of way too. I won't lie, but I always knew that Deontay Wilder's silence was a little bit different than just I'm a cur or what I mean. Excuse my language, but I'm a hoe ass nigga type of silence. It wasn't none of that. Like it wasn't no you shut me up type of silence. You know what I mean? It was some, you know what I mean? You did this to me now, and I know what I'm gonna do when I see you again type of silence. It don't need to be talked about type of silence.
Yeah,
It was that
Mr.
it was
Brown.
it,
I
it was
can't see
that
your
type of
first name.
silence.
I can't see your first name, Mr. Brown. But it wasn't like a silence. Like, well, it wasn't like a storm before. It wasn't like a silence before the storm silence. And that's why I started giving up on Wilder. I'm gonna keep it real. I just felt like he was ducking, bro.
Now that's what it looked like. I mean, that's you
What
can
you
only
saying?
go you can
What you
only
saying
go
about
with what
that
you
shit,
see.
IB? Were you felt? Did you feel let down or something? Like,
Oh
man,
man.
it's a hip
Facts,
hop
yo.
man. We having some comedy over here, a little hip hop, you know what I'm saying?
Facts.
We having some jokes, man. But yeah, but for real though, like I felt let down, bro. I ain't gonna lie, bro. It was Black History Month. I heard somebody say that song that he came out to with that dude D Smoke. It was a good song, but the song flopped because he got knocked out. He said Wilder
Exactly.
would have won, that song would have been a hit.
That would have been a
Yeah,
hit.
yeah, that's what I felt more let down with was the actual fight. I
So how
I, I, I was I was messed up for like a whole week after that fight, man.
Bruh,
Yeah.
I never seen him
Yeah.
just he was getting when he hit him with the body shot and he dropped him with that, I was like, what's going on? Like it almost looked fake almost. I was
Wilder
like,
was
what's
doing
going
too
on?
much, bro. He was doing way too much. He better come out in just his trunks and his gloves. That's it. All that extra shit, leave that shit in the back room.
My man said come out of your trunks and your gloves like Mike Tyson did. He said don't even wear
Yeah,
socks, right?
that's real
You
boxing talk right there. Fuck
what
all
was
that
you saying,
extra shit.
IB?
I said I was more mad too because instead of him speaking up at first, my man's went to Africa and started twerking and shit like that, making videos of that. We don't care about that. We want to hear you speak on this fight and what's really going on, man. Like that's what
Yeah.
I was mad about because a lot of other people took it and ran with it. I really didn't care about it. You do what you do, but I really wanted to get an answer, just like Ronald Finkley wanted to get some answers. Like, but he didn't
Yeah.
give us nothing until months later. So I was
That
pissed
shit
at that.
pissed me off. I was pissed off, bro. I'm like, God damn, why are you gonna make me say something bad about you now? I never thought I would say anything bad about him, but I think he deserved it at that point when he didn't speak. You know what I mean?
So IB, do you feel like Fury did something nefarious in that first in that second fight or the first fight to accomplish his goal and snatch that victory?
I mean, the first fight, I felt like he was definitely boxing Wilder, but that knockdown, that 10 count was stretched, whether it was by point 0.5 seconds or a whole second. That at count 7, Jack Reese paused for at least a second and a half. At least he paused at count 7 and was waiting on Fury. But a lot of these other fights would have been called off after a
Exactly.
knockdown like that. They would have been waved it off
Exactly.
like no, no, because boxing is a sport that you should protect fighters at all costs. And they didn't do that because they obviously let the man get up knowing his head was rattled. And
I've
they did the
seen
same
Jet
thing
Li
with
do
Otto
that
Wallin.
before
Oh,
too.
go ahead, my brother. My fault. And salute
I've
World
seen
Combat Sports and Free Smoke Boxing too, man. Salute my brothers. I see y'all in the
I
chat.
would when he stretched him out with that fucking that right and then that sweeping left, I was up celebrating. I knew he was asleep. And I've never seen Jack Reese not call somebody out when they sleep like that on the ground, bro.
D Hodges,
I
IB,
was
go
just
ahead.
watching that Bud thing. I don't know why people say he got no power. Why he say people don't got? Dog, those is all power knockouts. Like, where did they get Bud got no power from? Like, just watching that little thing you got going, man. He been stopping people horribly. Look at they got the boy doctor checking the guy out. When the doctor gotta check you out to see if you're still alive. Yo, so I'm just saying, people gotta stop that. Bud ain't got power. We just watched all. If y'all really watched the whole thing, Bud got power, and he carried it all the way up to one, and he carried it up to 147 because he's still doing the same thing.
Yo, D Hodges, I didn't even see the shot coming, bro. Like the way he hit him with that short right inside hook or whatever the hell that was, yo. I didn't even see it, bro. It was that fast, bro. It was like bullet fast.
Yeah,
That's
because
power.
look at this. It looking like just watching your thing. I never half of these knockouts I never seen, but I really watched this thing from when you started it to now. And I'm like watching the way he knocked people out, like how he don't got power. He was knocking them out at 35, knocked them out at 40. and at 47. He only got 9 people. He only got 9 people he didn't knock out, but he still outboxed them. So y'all better stop it with that. Bud don't got power. That boy can punch.
Yeah, they just
And
saying they don't know if it translate to 147, but I'm like, it's
He's
still
doing
happening.
it.
And then
Either it's TKO or KO. So he's
that's
getting
his name.
knockouts. He knocked out everybody so far.
World Combat Sport just joined the room. What's up, brother?
What's going on, fellas? How you feel?
World Combat, my nigga.
What's up? What's up?
What's
Salute
good,
World
bro?
Combat Sports, my brother.
I be in the building. You know what it is.
I
D
go ahead and speak
Hodges,
on it,
what's
man.
good?
I don't know if you know the
Ronald Finkley.
topics.
Yeah, what's up?
What's good, bro? What's
Basically,
good, man?
we just chopping it up on a little boxing talk this evening. What's next for Crawford? Is he pound for pound? Was Kell Brook damaged goods going into this fight? Also, are you excited about the Wilder Fury trilogy being approved by the magistrate judge? That hey, they are gonna go to they are gonna have a trilogy. And also, do you think Fury cheated, or is that sour grapes coming from the Wilder camp and his supporters?
That's like
Any of
Cinco
that?
de That's like Cinco de Mayo questions, dog. That's like 5 questions.
Hey,
I'm gonna
man,
answer the one I want to.
there you go. It's loaded. It's loaded on
I'm gonna
purpose.
answer the one I knew already. I knew Deontay and Fury is gonna fight.
Let's start there. Go ahead, King.
Yeah, it was bound to happen anyway because even though they're talking about an expired contract, it's a little bit more deeper than that. But to the fans themselves, the promoters are not going to speak on it too much because they just want to wait till everything is settled in court in order to drop the news or what have you. But I can't go into detail of how I found out, but I pretty much knew they was gonna fight probably early next year. I know Bob Aaron's been putting out their expiration of the contract, which partially the contract for them to have the next fight did exhaust itself, but that's not going to release Fury to go fight anybody else like Anthony Joshua for the Undisputed, Caballero, any of that shit. It's a little bit more legality into that, and that's why he was able to get that nod. Because really, I think both of these fighters want that fight. I know Deontay Wilder does. It's a lot of money in there next year. So I'm just looking forward to them stepping into the ring, man.
Ditto,
You going to
brother.
that fight, World Combat Sports? I know you do footage and everything.
Yeah, probably so, man. I'm gonna try. I just got off the phone. I was trying to tighten up some stuff for this Errol Spence, Danny Garcia fight, but we'll see how that goes, man.
If they fight, yo, I'm gonna support you, yo. I'm gonna be on your channel hard, bro.
I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it.
Man, I'm gonna be on your channel, whether they fight or not, man.
I mean, the first
You see,
time
I try to up Ron Finkley. You see, I try to up him.
Yo, dog, I be everywhere, bro. It's hard to see everybody during the course of your day. You know how you work and shit and do shit, like. But he's like true media, so I appreciate World Combat Sports. I might not go on his channel, but I know him.
Yeah,
that's all good, man. I remember the first time you dropped through there. I called you Ronald Winkley, and you came on there. You say it's Ronald Finkley, nigga.
Yeah.
So do you feel like Tyson Fury might have did something nefarious to get that victory, or do you think it's just sour grapes from the Wilder camp?
Absolutely nefarious. Shit, he's a scoundrel, dog. Tyson Fury's a scoundrel, man. We know he did something, in that rematch. I mean, he felt that's what he needed to do, and he thought he was gonna walk off into the sunset, but that's it's not as easy,
Hold up. I think you might have been the first one to just come out and just say it like that. Hold up. All right. I'm sorry, man. I
like that. I like that.
Little dramatic music. So let me find out. We got somebody up here who said that boy cheated. He cheated. Tell me.
Yep.
State
your case. I would love to hear it.
Once a cheat, always a cheat. That's all I need to know. I just felt that, there was a lot on the line in that fight, right? and culpability can be placed on both sides. You know, if it was indeed spite of the water, then you sometimes you can't see the snakes that's around you because they so close. You know what I'm saying? Sometimes you like to watch them move in the grass so you can see them from a distance. But he fired Mark Breland for a reason. I'm not gonna hype too much on it. But as far as Tyson Fury and the glove situation, as long as I've been watching boxing, it just seems like I never seen gloves to mirror up to what I seen with the steel shots of Tyson Fury. You know what I'm saying? It's just a whole lot of, you're talking about 10-ounce gloves, right? 10-ounce gloves being able to have wrinkles in them like that. I mean, and then those gloves were the same gloves that's partnered with the WBC patent from Mexico or whatever. Paffin. I don't know, man. He just gives me that vibe that he cheated again. You know what I'm saying? I know he was fighting dirty in there. He was a bigger fighter, but he was headlocking and shit. Kenny Bayless act like he had Stevie Wonder glasses on. He couldn't see shit. But the good thing about it, man, they're gonna step back in there in 2021 and get this shit settled, man.
Anybody want to reply to that?
Nah, because World Combat got great points, but I'm just over the whole glove gate thing. Like, because Wilder didn't come out early enough, so I just feel like he was hurt still, and he didn't want to fight. And I'm gonna just leave it at that because I trust Wilder as a warrior. So I just feel like he was hurt, and he didn't want to fight that early. He wanted to get his own time limit going to when he felt like he. Because remember when he did the gun video, he was saying his arm was still hurt in the gun video, bro, when he was shooting the big 50 cal. So I just felt
he
like
had surgery on his bicep. Yeah, he had surgery on his bicep.
Yeah, so I'm over it though. Like I just hope he get better. I hope he come back 100% strong. But I'm not betting on him at this point. At this point, I'm not betting on him.
I heard from his team that he was training. He was in the gym. He was in the gym. Maybe he wasn't used to shooting the 50 cal. I don't know. That might have been the case.
Go ahead, Abi.
Yeah, when you asked me the question, if anything was inferior, I specifically talked about the first fight because I know that was that was some BS. Because I already feel like we know what's going on with the second fight, man. I mean, you just gotta call it like it is, man. If you use cheat, you a cheater and you a PD user. You cheat in the sport of boxing. That's just what you do. So how can we put anything past somebody? And especially with the temper and the gloves, man. This man done went drastic measures, desperate measures to cheat in the sport of boxing just to get an unfair advantage, man. That's what people don't realize. Tyson Fury can't hang with the big dogs at heavyweight without an unfair advantage. So what should we do, man? It wouldn't be all these Mark Carefoot stories and him, all these PD positive tests and his thumb being out of the. It wouldn't be all this if Tyson Fury was a clean, grade A type of boxer that had the skills to pay the bills. He obviously is lacking something if he has to do all these unfair tactics in the ring and mess with his gloves. Come on, for God's sake. He was in there boxing with hamburger buns. Those gloves were softer than hamburger. Come on, man. Everybody that watches boxing, exactly. Nobody in the sport of boxing ever seen gloves that was that. Listen, man. He altered those gloves in fight too, man. You can't do an investigation no more on the water unless they drug tested him after he went to the hospital after that fight. So I don't know what's going on with the water. I'm not going to touch that. The water's it's drank and it's gone now. So unless some test results came back when he went to the hospital after that fight, okay, cool. But I'm worried about the gloves. What I really feel like been tampered with in that fight, and that's the gloves. I'm not worried about nothing but those gloves. Those gloves were suspect, and he's known for messing with his gloves in the past, and that's just facts. So whoever wanted to debunk any type of thing, debunk the PD test, debunk his glove being out of the thumb versus the one cat, I can't think of his name, the Christian Hammer cat, and debunk something like that. You can't do it.
Hey, real quick, I just want to add something to the conversation. Not to be too much of a conspiracy theorist, but this is something I got to add to it. Jack Reese count on this 10 count for Ndongo is totally different from that count he did for Fury. I mean, we're just counting the 10. It shouldn't be that much of a off, but it is. And you can clearly see how quick he's counting this 10 count for Ndongo. He was ready to go home. He was like, it's hot in this bitch in Nebraska.
Jack Reese know what he
Getting the
did.
hell up out of here.
Jack Reese know what
And
he
I think
did.
he admitted, he said in the spirit of the game, right? D. Hodges, you want to add anything to this, Ronald Finkley? I know you guys said, hey, I don't really care. I feel like Wilder just lost, but y'all want to add anything to it?
I'm watching him hit the ground, and I'm watching Jack Reese count.
1, 2, 3. No, he already at 6.
Jack
He
Reese,
already at 6.
Jack Reese counting like a motherfucker on a mission.
Look like he keep him down. Look like he trying to keep him down.
Look, a part of me, some would say, hey, he was counting like he had shit to do. Like, man, I left my girl in the car or something. You know what I'm saying? Like,
damn.
I'm going right back outside. Because this fight ended, in like the second round, third round? Watch this count, though. I'm just being fair. But
Bad punches if you Crawford 2 different ways. Punch in between them.
Another knockdown score with a vicious body shot. Oh my, what a body shot.
Okay.
Damn.
he did not do that 10 count like that with Tyson Fury.
No,
he did not. No, he
And
did
then-
not.
By the time
Also, Ndongo rolled over to his left side too, so the fight was over. Period.
well, some would say Fury's eyes rolled over to the back of his head.
Yeah, when he told me, when I asked
That
Jack
was a
Reese to his
NASCAR
face,
pit stop count, bro. That was a NASCAR pit stop count right there. That was quick.
I don't get NASCAR. I'm sorry, but I get the joke a little bit. I guess that was,
yeah,
we'll
change
give
the
you a drum roll
tire.
for that
Yeah.
one. We'll give you a drum roll for that one. Hold on.
I mean, I asked him to his face, man, and he told me it was, he gave Tyson Fury the benefit for the spirit of the sport because his leg was up and he was holding his right leg up. If it was I believe his right leg and his soul was on the canvas, and he gave him the benefit of the doubt that he was mechanically competent. He still had functionality in his body to hold his leg up. So he
was butt down, face up, though. He was butt down, face up, eyes slumped.
Who? Tyson?
Yeah.
No, he was on his back.
No, was he?
Yeah, he was on his back.
Okay.
Tyson Fury was on his back and his mouth was open and his eyes was closed. Then he opened his eyes on like count 12.
That's what I said. Butt down, face up, though. I said butt down, face up. So yeah.
Yeah,
He's on
yeah.
his back.
How do you guys feel about the people who say, hey, he couldn't have cheated, the commission was in the room, and I got to get some more answers on this. Like, why would the trainer do something with your water? Or why do you think your trainer did something? Just because your body feels funny, you think, like, what do your trainer gain from that? Anybody want to chime in on that? What are your train? Unless you betting on the other guy. Like, I don't
Money
know.
is the root of all evil. That's all I got to say.
What I heard was that Jay Diaz was the one giving him water. I don't remember seeing it from the fight, but that's what I've been hearing. People were saying that Jay Diaz was giving Wilder the water.
It's all about the water that Wilder received, though. Breland supposedly gave Wilder the water that Wilder was going to use already. He gave him the water.
Say that again. I didn't quite understand. What do you mean?
He gave the bottle of water that they was using. Allegedly, Mark Breland gave them that bottle of water. He did, in fact, before Deontay walked down to the ring, he was the one giving them water. But
right, because they
JD's
sipping water in the back doing warm-ups. They sip some water, probably, when they rinse the mouthpiece out, they sip some water in between the rounds. I mean, they probably went through at least 2 bottles of water in just that little
but
time.
once you put your gloves on, your trainer gives you the water. Once your gloves are on, it's a wrap.
Right, but they're sipping water in the back. So he spiked all the bottles because there's more than one bottle. But I guess some would say you only need one, though, I guess.
It's before he came to the ring, though. It's before he came to the ring. Once you put your gloves on, you can't do anything else. Your trainer's giving you water. So I guess that's where the incident happened. From the time he was getting ready and he was waiting. And when you glove up, your trainer's got to do everything for you.
Yeah, I saw him pacing a lot before the fight too. He was just in the back pacing and pacing. I just don't.
Only one thing I said his mistake was wearing that big old. What was the point in that big old thing he wore to the ring? Like usually people come out in a robe. He really came out looking like Darth Vader. Like, why would you wear all that?
No one has actually gave us the weight of the suit, and neither did we have Wilder come out his mouth and say the suit was this amount of pounds. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. You know
He
what?
never
And
gave us the
He
weight.
did say that. He did say the suit was heavy. He did say that.
Wilder was
But
stepping up every time. He was stepping up every time with his costume, but this costume was like just outrageous. Like he got to get back to the old hungry Wilder. Like that was like just too much. Because that's why I'm mad at him, because I know he was trying to make a real statement, but at the same token, I think he forgot. Like, remember the press conference? How he was sitting at the press conference, like Tyson Fury wasn't really even shit. He was just happy to be there. Like I just didn't see Wilder's hunger in that fight, even from the beginning leading up to it. Like he was just like looking past Fury in a sense to me.
I don't know how you can look past somebody you didn't stop in the first fight. Shit. How you gonna look
Yeah,
past him if you didn't stop him? If you
you know,
didn't
with
win
that,
the UD, if you didn't win the UD, how you gonna feel comfortable with that decision?
I looked at the right hook, the right, and then I looked at the sweeping left all year, bro. Like every day I would wake up to that, bro. Wilder probably felt that same confidence the way he like felt like he KO'd Fury. Like remember how Wilder looked after he felt like Tyson Fury got up? He felt like he
Yeah.
probably could do that again. You see what I'm saying?
Yeah,
I
he
would have felt
did
like
look
I could do
frustrated.
it.
Like, God, this he's still up. He got back up, or I don't know if that was like, oh man, you know I knocked him out. Why you count so slow? So, I don't know, but it was like,
See, that's my take on it too, Mark. You know what I'm saying?
right when he got up. Let me make sure my camera. When he got up, Wilder face was like,
Yeah,
I
like
was
this
like,
dude, like
I was
this
like, you
dude
know you
built
on
different.
camera, right? You know we can see you. I see you, man.
Yeah,
You look like. And then it was wild shots, bro. Like, cause usually he
yeah.
get him out of there after that too. Some would argue Fury possibly came back and could have. You know, some say he won the rest of that round. I still gave it had it as a 10-8 round for Wilder though.
He might have lost his discipline when you really think about it, because when he finally found the range for Fury, he made it look easy the way he KO'd him. But like Fury probably learned from that. But Wilder didn't really learn that he should probably still keep his distance and box more instead of thinking you're gonna just knock Fury out. So the second fight, he really dropped the ball on underestimating, in my opinion.
It was just
Oh,
too many areas of the fight that went unnoticed by Kenny Bayless too, man.
touch on some of those.
I just feel like all the headlocking and everything, you know, like Kenny Bayless is too experienced to allow that to continue over and over again repetitively, man. You know, like come on, warn him or something. He did get a point taken, you know what I'm saying? But that shit was too late. You know what I'm
Yep.
saying? It was too late. He should have did that early on, gave him a firm warning, and then start taking points. Period. But you know, one thing I did see about Deontay Wilder too is that you know he wasn't really bending at the waist. When Fury was leaning on him, he was kind of squatting a little bit. He was bending his knees, and believe it or not, that gets lactic acid. That tightens up your muscles a little bit in your legs too, especially if they already fucked up by whatever juice he was drinking, water, tainted water, whatever.
So, do you believe that the water is tainted?
I mean, why would he bring up the water? You know what I'm saying? Why would somebody bring up water? The man is 42 and 0 at the time, right? Why would you bring up water? Why? Why would you make a big deal about bringing up water? Who does that on a regular basis?
I've never heard. I've never
of,
heard that before ever in boxing, bro.
yeah, yeah, it's out there. Aaron Pryor,
Tony
Aaron
Harris and
Pryor.
Romero
No.
Charlo
I've
fight.
never heard of nobody's own trainer spiking their water to make them lose. I've never
Yeah.
heard of that. But yeah,
No,
that Tony Harrison Charlo thing was weird too, because I was watching that fight and it was like a week or so later when Harrison brought it up. That's when I know. I was like, oh yeah, he do got a Gatorade bottle. I sat there and watched the fight, and I didn't catch it. You
See,
know
that
what
was
I'm
an
saying?
enhancement, though. That was an enhancement water bottle. Just like Aaron Pryor and Alexis Arguello. You know, that
Right.
was
It's
an
nothing
enhancement.
illegal. It could be Gatorade,
Yeah.
like Harrison said. It could be Pedialyte, but regardless, it's something that gave you a competitive edge. If anything, it don't have to be illegal to make you fail your test, but that does help you. It could be a Coca-Cola. You know what I'm saying? But he said, I just want the same thing, and I think he has a point. If it says water only, that bottle shouldn't be there. And I think nothing. I know nothing was going to get done about it because. Now, what do you do if you're the commission? If you're the Nevada State, what do you do? We dropped the ball. We let this get past us, and he
They
wanted
should
to
be.
fight. We're not gonna just take the belt back and give it to Harrison. Like we can't just undo everything. I mean, Vegas has been paid. People don't paid out bets. They're not gonna undo this stuff. So what happens in that situation? Juan Free Smoke, thank you. I've come back on the panel on the channel. You want to add anything to any of this?
My question was for combat sports. What kind of gloves did Fury use in the second fight?
The Paffin gloves.
And they're made where?
They are partners with the WBC. Like they're partners with Mexico. The WBC is partners with Mexico, and Paffin is one of the controversial glove makers that's out there. What?
They seem real similar to the Everlast MX gloves. So I thought they were the MX gloves.
Yeah, people are saying that. Yeah, people are saying that glove is one of the same. You know what I'm saying? But it was a Paffin glove, and it's been controversy surrounding those gloves before.
Those the ones with that real soft leather and like it's almost like horsehair in it, right?
Yeah, it's
like,
horsehair.
Like
yeah.
Some people say you can do push-ups in those gloves, and you can
soften
it
it
up.
move around and everything. The hair move around inside, like, and it could be thin in areas. From what I heard, also.
When you go ahead.
It's like the MX. They call them the puncher's gloves. Remember when McDonough wanted to use the MX against Mayweather and he wasn't having it because he said there wasn't enough padding, even though that's the same thing Cotto used against Mayweather. You know, some people, I guess, they just don't like those gloves. I thought they were MX. That's why I asked that question, you know?
Yes, it's one of the same gloves, to be honest. You know, like you gotta have an attentive team that's on their job, just like Nassim Richardson was when he caught Antonio Margarita with those loaded wraps. You just gotta have a team that's paying attention to all that.
But these was in you know, Wilder's was in the locker room when they did the wrapping and all the gloves. You know, commission takes care of that. It's not like, you know, Fury brought the gloves from home.
The gloves came in a FedEx package. That was on TV.
They get 2 pair of gloves, right?
Yeah, correct. So we can say who's in the room, but man, I've been to fights where the commission's in the room for sure. That doesn't mean they're paying attention to what's going on with the hand wraps.
Exactly. I was listening to an interview. Shout out to Mike on Sports. He did a hell of an interview today with Breadman Edwards. Forgot the brother's first name, but he's not Julian Jackson. Just told my age right there. Julian Williams, former trainer. And Mike asked him about that too, asked him about the gloves. He said the same thing. He said they were those Everlast MX gloves. But I said all that to say, he said, hey, it's the commission messes up. They're on the phone. They walk in the room. They walk out the room. They're not really on it like that. If you want to do something, it's times where you can do something. He said it was a time where he had a guy, I think the guy was fighting at like 160 or something like that, or light heavyweight, and the commission came and brought him 8-ounce gloves. And he said, I was just being honest and said, hey, you know, these guys over 147, they got to have 10-ounce gloves, blah, blah, blah. He said, I was just being, you know, having some integrity. He said, but I want you to go make sure that other guy has 10-ounce gloves now too, though, if you guys are dropping the ball like that. And the commission don't really catch a lot of stuff like we think they do. A lot of times it's the trainers and other people like Billy Collins. His dad called, what's my brother's name? Panama and Renette, how you say
Luis Resto.
Louis Resto. It was the father that called him. It was the commission in there with Brother Nas. But Brother Nas was the one who said, hey, this don't look right. Hey, they wrapping the tape the other way. They try to do something with the left hand. I don't know if you guys saw the interview. He said they do stuff with the left so you don't notice the right. And he was like, hey, something don't look right here. You're doing another pass with the tape. Then he felt the gauze. He said, this feel hard. Commission felt this. It feel all right to me. He said, well, it don't feel all right to me. And that's when the brick fell out. Wow, the commission
They
was
got away
right
with it.
there.
Look, Margarito and Dillian White. Commissions was back there. Somehow they still got it. Like somehow they still got their hands fixed properly. I'm pretty sure the commission was there for those people, and somehow they still got it through.
And Dillian White, he basically didn't use the gloves that was approved. And just like they was talking about Gervonta Davis and Leo Santa Cruz, that's a perfect example of what we're talking about. People need to understand, you know, Floyd was doing his own thing that night. He was able to get Gervonta to change out the gloves because of Gervonta basically saying, I'm not gonna represent your company or your brand for free. So they changed into the all white gloves. Nobody said anything, you know what I'm saying? It's just people that seen that Gervonta had on a different pair of gloves once the camera was on him. But that's a perfect example right there, man.
Yeah, but when you go back and look at that, they do have footage of that. You can see the commission in there. The commission comes over and signs it. They actually bring the other gloves. He's like, no, I don't like the way these
no one
feel.
said the commission wasn't there. It's just the fact that Team Leo Santa Cruz wasn't there. Leo Santa Cruz team supposed to be there to witness that, period.
When those gloves come
what
off.
gloves did he end up using?
He used the all white
off both gloves.
But what was the brand of them?
I'm not sure, you know.
Because if you listen to Robert Garcia, he said that by him switching gloves, you know, it actually did Santa Cruz a favor because the Grands, you know, don't have as much padding as the other gloves he used. He said something about
he put on winning
winning.
gloves.
Yeah, winning gloves. They said those are, you know,
for people that got brittle hands. Floyd he wore those when he fought Zab Judah. I think he wore them when he fought Baltimore too. They look big as hell like pillows, but they have a lot more padding. But they still weigh the same though. But go ahead. I'm sorry.
Oh yeah, so you know, Robert Garcia was actually saying that actually did, you know, Santa Cruz a favor by him switching gloves. You know, I don't think, you know, Tank did anything wrong in that. You know, plus Mayweather was live when the whole thing was going on.
Correct. Everything was live and for the audience to tune in. But yet, via the protocol and everything, you're supposed to have a team member over there. If that's the case, everybody be switching gloves with the commission in there, and then it'll be problems. It'll be people getting sued and all that. Like, you just can't do that. You just can't switch gloves just because commission. Leo Santa Cruz team somebody had to be in there to witness what was going on.
And how does that even happen in World Combat Sport? Is it just
Floyd Mayweather,
dropping
man.
the ball?
Floyd, man.
So you think that was something done nefariously? Like, hey, put these on while they're here, but when they leave, just say you need to change gloves.
Man, Floyd has pull in some of these fights, man, depending on where it's at. You know? I mean, he does, man. Period. His boy was the main event. Floyd was there. I mean, I was right there at the tunnel. You know, he was going back and forth. He was running the show, man. You know, they was giving him free reign to do what he want. That's Al Heyman. Man, come on. That's Al Heyman's, man. Not right hand, but they real connected.
Stepson. He said Al Heyman's like a father figure to him.
Yeah,
it's
for
like
real.
It's like
they real connected. So when Floyd was in the building for Gervonta's headliner, wasn't nobody gonna tell him anything. Period.
Right. I've never seen a promoter do that. Floyd went from sitting down to going to the corner, whispering stuff, coming back. Like, hey, man, dude, I was like, he was everywhere.
And y'all didn't see how many times he walked back to the dressing room, back and forth too.
Hey, Mayweather's like the Diddy of boxing, bro.
Yeah, he is. People don't even give him that respect. But Floyd Mayweather got a lot of pull, man, especially when his fighters on deck. Just look at what Rolly did in Connecticut. You know, Rolly didn't win that fight. Jackson Marinez did, but they gave it to him.
That was a robbery. That was a robbery.
But see, I just think they awarded Robert Garcia that fight with Andrew Maloney to give him reimbursement for that damn horrible robbery with Jackson Marinez. Man, I'm not all about the conspiracy theories, but goddamn it, they robbed the man, dog.
What up, though? Who this?
You.
What's up, man? You live. What up, though? 3, 2.
Yo.
Yeah, what's up?
Not much.
Spit
Yo,
it out,
who the fuck
nigga.
is that, bro?
Hey, man, I'm going to put you in the back real quick, man. Send me I'm going to keep you in the room, but just send me a private message in here, bro.
Mark on his shit. Appreciate
Yeah,
that, man, because
yeah,
that dude
man.
be using voice offering shit.
Yeah.
I don't
That
even know who
might
that
be a
is, bro.
troll.
That's why I went on and just put him right there. Y'all know who
Can
that
I ask
was?
Juan
I couldn't
Free
see the
Smoke a
name.
question?
Yeah, what's up?
Why was Fury's thumb removed from the thumb area of his glove in a Christian Hammer fight?
That I do not know, bro.
Evidently,
Okay,
because
another
there was
another
like
question.
no
Another
cameras
question.
in the dressing room. Like, you know what I mean? Like he was able to get away with it, like y'all say. Like he had free reign to do what he need to do in a sense. You know what I mean?
Oh, listen, a cheater. If you cheating on your wife, you ain't about to let her know what hotel you about to go to when you got another. You gonna cheat as smooth as possible, so we know what's going on with that
Talk to him.
situation.
Talk to him, man.
Yeah,
But
yeah.
a cheater gonna cheat. Period. So I got another question for you, Juan Free Smoke.
Hey,
Yeah,
real
what's up,
quick,
bro?
y'all know this dude,
Can you
Hassan
explain?
Campbell, that popped up just then? Do
I
y'all
know his
even know him?
I know his voice, man.
Is he legit or is he in here on some good shit?
Hey, World Combat, isn't it the MMA champ guy that was on?
Correct.
Yeah, I know who it is.
He be trolling people, Mark.
Oh, nah,
He be
we ain't got
coming
time
in.
for
He be
I'm
coming
sorry,
in under
Hassan. We
different
ain't got
names,
time for
man.
that, bro. We can't do that, brother. I'm sorry. I can't let you in the chat, bro. You can give me a thumbs down if you want to, though. It's all good.
So
You know
Juan,
what?
when
I seen MMA champ in the sections, but I never seen him like act up in this channel. I say that, but I don't know him.
All right, I'll give everybody one chance. What's up, Hassan Campbell? Go ahead.
Yo,
What's up?
Crawford is a really good fighter. He needs to step up though. I interviewed Bob Arum. He said he's either gonna fight Pacquiao, Keith, or um, or Spence in his next fight. So that's really good. To see he is very slick. He showed that he can adjust. Yeah.
All right.
You
Well, we
say
appreciate you
interview?
adding something to it. Appreciate you adding something to the conversation. You had any question for the channel or the panel, Hassan?
Questions? Nah, I don't got no questions.
All right. Stand by then, man. I'm going to put your mic on mute quick while let them finish up cooking. Hold on. All right, go ahead, World Combat.
Yeah, I just wanted, that's the same guy who came on my channel talking about I was dogging out fighters I actually support.
No, because you do, like, you literally have a
What
narrative.
was the names again?
Canelo, Bud, Tio, and
So check this out, bro. Check this out, bro. You say I dog out Tio, but I'm showing you receipts. I've been supporting the man, and I cover him for a whole entire fight week with his family. You might have not liked the receipts or whatever, but to come on the channel and just say some BS like that you capping big time, bro.
It's because you were drunk. He was there because he was drunk.
This must be one of them MXB motherfuckers, yo.
I mean, I don't
MXB.
even drink. What are you talking about, bro? That's what I'm saying. You're a troll. I don't even drink. When do I come online drunk?
You literally showed a video when you had a drink in your hand.
What? That's okay though. I believe
Bro,
he's overage
one
though.
beer in my hand. I don't even drink like that. What are you talking about? I was drunk, dog. Why would I dog Tio out anyway? You're not even
Gotta
making
be
any
one of them
sense.
MXB. I hate these trolls, bro. He getting all personal.
I mean, I drink, but I speak knowledgeable boxing. What does drinking have to do with anything? If you can conduct yourself and speak intelligently about the sport of boxing, what does drinking
Man,
have to do with
I ain't never
anything,
Not
been
a
bro?
thing,
online
because
drunk.
I'm always drunk all day, so it has nothing to do with nothing.
Me too, D Hodges. But I'm saying it don't got nothing to do with
This is
nothing.
the same.
If you can handle yourself,
This is the same cat who
Y'all want to
had
take a
the
vote?
issue.
Are we? Hold on. I never seen this in streaming. Are we taking a vote? Is he getting kicked out of here? It sounds like they kicking you out of here. Hassan.
Nah.
Well, next time I go live, make sure you pull up there on MMA champ and stop changing
I
your
don't know
name
the
because you're
dude.
talking some BS.
The
got all
dude. But I
personal and
feel like
shit.
he came over here to try to holler at World Combat. I don't know him.
He
But I
did.
feel
That's the
like he
only
tried to
reason
come
he came
over here
over
to
here.
try to holler at my
He's
brother
stalking
World
World
Combat.
Combat, bro.
I'm sorry,
Stalk.
brother. I don't know you like that. I mean, you didn't say nothing crazy and disrespectful over here to me, and I didn't think he disrespected you, World Combat. I think he just
He's
might
trolling, bro.
be
Did.
mistaken. He
I
might
ain't
just
never
be
been.
mistaken.
I ain't never been online drunk, man. I don't even drink like enough to get drunk. Tio's my boy. He's been my boy for quite some time, man. And he came on my live under a different name, talking about I was dogging out Canelo. I barely even talk about Canelo. I barely even say anything about Canelo, man. Period.
Hey, but look, but he's winning right now. He's sitting there, I'm like, oh, I got him worked up. They talking about what I want.
No, he ain't got me worked up, bro. I mean, I don't know why people say that so much. It might.
No, you just speak with passion.
Much,
you just speak with passion.
He ain't doing much. I see why you ain't talking about him. He ain't doing much.
Speak on that.
On Canelo?
Absolutely.
You know what? I made a video about Canelo versus Yildirim. I wanted them to fight Anthony Terrell because I feel like Canelo was going to do another cherry pick as far as Yildirim actually headbutts a lot, so the judge is going to be like watching him all night. So that's an easy win for Canelo because he's going to just box him, and the judge is going to be looking at Yildirim fight dirty. So I'd rather him fight somebody who's not going to fight dirty than fight somebody like Yildirim.
Hey, real quick, shout out to the super chat, my man Mike on Sports, Mike Gross the boss. That's my man right here, man. He's super dope, brother, man. Mike, you did a hell of an interview, man. I was talking about your interview on this show earlier about the interview you did with Julian Williams trainer and what he was talking about. Yeah, he did one with Julian Williams, former trainer, Breadman Edwards. So, Mike, you want to hop on, man? You're more than welcome to hop on. Mike on Sports is a dope dude. I did his intro on his channel, and it really helped me outgrow my audience because he sends people over here every day. If he do 3 shows, he play it at the beginning, play it at the end. So they hear me 6 times a day. So
Mike on Sports is local, right?
Mike on Sports, he used to be on the Boxing Voice.
Oh, okay. Oh, that's Mike.
Okay. That's Mike. Yeah, Mike. Yeah. Okay.
Hop up here, Mike. They know you popping. What's up?
Yeah, we know Mike, man.
I'm gonna hop off, y'all. I'm glad I got to come on MARQ NASH channel. He's an up and coming popping channel, and I appreciate your interviews. I see your interviews, bro. I be watching. I'm gonna be in the chat.
Word up, man. I gotta give you guys a wrench too, so y'all can keep those other people out of here. As soon as y'all see their name, y'all know them more than me, man. Go and get them out of there, man. And I appreciate y'all for real, bro, because I knew something was weird. Like his voice came on with. I thought he was just a kid though. I was like, cause kids like boxing. They just see somebody live too, and they can click on. So I don't know.
The first time I knew it was him, man, he came in there calling me a nigga and shit, and I was like, man, show your face. Show your face. Don't just pop in and pop out and run. Yeah. And then he came back on the last time saying what he was saying. But anyway, moving on.
Right. But damn, I lost my whole train of thought. What was with? Oh yeah, man. So basically, Juan's Free Smoke. Let me get your opinion on some of the topics, man. Do you feel Terrence Crawford's pound for pound? What's next for him? Are we going to get that fight in 2021 with him and Spence if Spence is successful? It's a loaded question because you can pick whatever you want to talk about. Do you feel like Fury cheated, or was it sour grapes from the Wilder camp? And are you excited about seeing the trilogy?
Man, I don't think Fury cheated, man. But the one thing I didn't like is, how Wilder just turned his back on his trainer, man. You don't do that. Dude did him a favor because if you look at one of the interviews, Dees was talking about, I would have let it gone a little bit, more. But, Wilder could have got hurt, man. You protect your fighter.
Hey, Juan,
yeah.
Were you supporting, have you been a Wilder fan up to the point where he lost? I mean, or you was a Fury fan?
I like both of them, honestly, man. I like Wilder because he brought excitement to the heavyweight, bro. And I like Fury because of the skills, bro. You just gotta appreciate those skills. But like I said, man, if I lean to one a little bit more, it would be towards Wilder, bro, because of the excitement he brought.
So let me ask you this though: if everybody was saying as an undefeated fighter, he was knocking cats out, he was clean, unblemished, and they were saying that Wilder lacks fundamentals, his skill set is fragmented. He's doing, he's not what you want to look at when it comes to a heavyweight. This is when he was winning, right? So if everybody was giving him all this criticism, why he was winning and knocking cats out, why are they worried since he fired Mark Breland? If you was criticizing, not you, but if they was criticizing he should fire his whole team when he was winning and undefeated, why is it such a big deal now that he fired Mark Breland?
Mark brought in, some of the fundamentals, bro. He started using his jab a little bit more, started setting up his punches a little bit better, That's someone he needed on his team. Like I said, man, I've said this before, he's not the most skilled, but he gets the job done, bro. He has the power. He can set up the right hand. And like I said, if it's been working, bro, you just gotta add a little more things in there. But like I said, man, that's just his style.
But all respect, bro. Don't take offense to this. But how do you know what Mark Breland was telling Deontay Wilder? How do you know?
You just see that after he picked him up, bro. Like I said, you started noticing a little bit of the difference, bro. Like the jab and all that, man. Like I said,
I've been in 2 fight camps, one. That's why I'm asking. I've been in 2 fight camps, man. And the 2 times I was there was 2 different fights, right?
Yeah.
I rarely even saw Mark Breland even speaking up and giving instructions. I took pictures of him holding the mitts for Deontay Wilder. But once Deontay started to spar, I didn't hardly hear Mark Breland say a word. And he sparred 3 different heavyweights.
Hey, real quick, hey, Big Dan, I know you might have clicked the link, but I don't know you, sir, so I can't let you get up here and rock with these brothers and ruin this energy. If you got a question or something, you can put it in the chat or a comment. Do y'all know this dude, Big Dan? Sound like a fake name to me, bro.
Yeah.
Usually the people I let trade dialogue with me on my panel are people that I've traded dialogue with on other shows, or they have channels. I've been on their show, or I've seen them, I've heard them before. But I just can't let people come up here just because you see the link, brother, because people might pull out their Johnson. I ain't got time for that, bro.
You got the right idea, boy.
So if I've never traded with you, brother, I'm sorry. It's no disrespect. Communicate with me. Come through the show more.
Smart
I see your
move,
name
man.
more. I'll let you
Smart
in.
move.
But
Smart
just the
move.
link is for the people who I told they can click on. No disrespect. And it's no disrespect, Big Dan. I promise it's no disrespect. But if you feel disrespected, you can click the dislike button, and that'll be all right with me. And it's no disrespect.
Nope, you did the right
but this
thing.
guy right here, hold up real quick.
What?
This
What's
guy
going
right
on,
here.
Mike? Good to see you around again, Mike.
Hold on, y'all. Hold on. There's no disrespect.
Nope, you did the right
but this
thing.
guy right here, hold up real quick.
What?
This guy
What's going
right
on,
here,
Mike?
I'm getting a
Good
feedback
to
from
see you
somebody.
around again, Mike.
There's no disrespect.
No, you did the right
but this
thing.
guy right here, hold up real quick.
What?
This guy feedback from somebody.
Good to see you around again, Mike.
There's no disrespect.
No, you did the right
but this
thing.
guy right here, hold up real quick.
What?
This Mike, I think that's you.
Good to see you around
I think
again.
the YouTube link is still open somewhere on somebody.
No, you did
While we do that, let me do something.
Sometimes you gotta give people their flowers. While they can still smell them. MARQ NASH. Michael Gross, the boss. My nigga. My brother. Let's get this done, Mike. We all love sports, right? Mike Gross, the boss. This is Mike on sports. He smoke competition, same time smoke a port. When it comes to debating, he's one of the greatest. Put him on the A-list over Kellerman and Bayless. If you missed the show, couldn't make it, just log on and click the playlist. That boy always working, not to be played with. Hit subscribe and the bell for the latest. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. Right there from first bell, tip up and coin toss. Mike Gross, the boss. Mike on sports. He call it how he see it. Either you won or you lost. Big games, big fights, rolling dubs up. You like the content, hater? Click the thumbs up. Cash app, super chat, go all in. But do your research first before you call in.
Been waiting on. Yes, I am back. I am back. I am back. I am back.
Yeah. What's popping, y'all?
Thanks for repping the ATL like that. God damn, boy.
That intro, boy, that motherfucker hard there, boy. God damn.
That motherfucker super hard.
Mike Gross, the boss. Mike, we've been rocking
Mike
together for
Gross,
a
the
minute.
boss.
This is your first time coming on my channel and the panel. It means a lot to me and my audience.
No problem, homie, man. You the homie, dog. Like I told you, man. Anytime you doing something, bro, just let me know, bro. And I got time, nigga. I definitely hop on this motherfucker. I don't be doing shit, man.
I appreciate you, man. I don't be wanting to bother you, bro. But go ahead.
You free smoke, world comeback smokes, and my guy Ronald Finkley. What's going on, Ronald? Nigga, I ain't heard from you in a minute, boy. Where you been hiding at? I run on mute. Okay. All right, Ronald. Shoot me up there. What's good with y'all, though, man? How y'all living?
Chilling, man. What's been good with you, bro? Good to see you back, on the scene, man. I know you've been doing your thing. I tuned into some of your shows anyway, man. But
Appreciate
I
it, man.
appreciate and respect your boxing content for sure.
Thank you, homie. Thank you, now, bro. Just shit. Just trying to grow the page, man. Coming out with content daily, dog. That's all. Multiple shows a day. You know what I'm saying? Trying to compete with everybody else. That's it.
Absolutely, man. So talk about that interview. Mark was talking about you just interviewed
Breadman.
Breadman.
I love Breadman, man. Breadman, one of them guys that I really, you know what I'm saying, follow when it comes to like boxing knowledge, you know what I'm saying? Like boxing insight and just all around boxing, like no bias, no bullshit, nothing like that, man. He gonna give you his honest opinion about everything, you know what I'm saying? We talked about Canelo, the pound for pound list, Crawford, and how he tries to teach that shot that Crawford hit Kell Brook with. It's like a jab hook, you know what I'm saying? He try to explain to his fighters how effective and how good of a punch that could be, you know what I'm saying? If you just learn how to go southpaw, if you just learn how to use your lead hand as a jab. So but with that being said, yeah, man, Breadman just a dope ass dude, bro. Like he really dope. His boxing insight is just second to none, my point of view. And I really enjoyed the conversation with him.
Hell of an interview, Mike. I really enjoyed it. IB, you ever met Mike on sports?
I'm not sure. Was you on H's channel when he called that fight with like last week? Have you ever been on the channel?
Last time I got on H Money channel was when he had on
Bill Haney, I think.
Bill Haney. Yep, Bill Haney.
Okay,
Yeah, so
maybe
Mike,
the brothers just must have looked alike a little bit or something. But I probably seen him on that show before though. But I
Mike,
definitely wish you much success on your new channel. You know what I mean? You know, our brothers, we got to stick together at the end of the day. So I'm gonna always support and I'm gonna always keep positive energy and I'm gonna subscribe too for sure.
So looking at homie.
Definitely, because I remember you, TBV. You was the only black guy on there. Oh my God, Mike was the funny dude on that show. I swear to God, I used to tune in all the time though. That's with Ness and them, right?
Yes, sir. Ain't nothing changing.
Yeah. Oh, I swear to God, I had to look at your face real quick. Like that's the only black guy that was on there. Yeah, you're a funny dude. I'll definitely sub to you, bro.
Appreciate it, homie. Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it.
So what you think about that fight, Mike? You know, with Kell Brook and Terrence Crawford. Did you feel like it was a genuine, shot that was landed by Terrence Crawford? Because he switched stance in the second round, like 25 seconds remaining. And then from the third round on, he was able to land some right hands that he lined them up real nice. I felt they landed flush, but Kell Brook didn't have the same reaction that he did, in the fourth round when he stumbled into the ropes and all that. I mean, what's your take on it?
Honestly, man, when I was looking at that fight, my biggest takeaway was execution and adjustments. The adjustment coming, like you said, when he went southpaw in the second round, he took away Kell Brook's best punch, which was that jab. That jab was giving Crawford a lot of problems in round one and round two. Kell was having a lot of success with that jab, as you can see with Terrence Crawford's eye swelling up. So once Terrence went southpaw and he was able to take Kell Brook jab away, he started to realize like the only way this guy can get in on me if he come in and like try to lunge in with that left hand. If I just slide to the right a little bit, I'm gonna be out of the way on it. And when it came to that third round, as soon as Kell tried to hop in with that right hand, bam, motherfucking jab hook kind of made the dude shit go sideways. And to me, it was a legitimate flush shot. It wasn't no fake shit, wasn't no dive, none of that, man. The guy was on Queer Street, like he was going sideways, back and forth, like he was out of there. And the referee really did him a service by calling that a knockdown when he fell to the ropes, guys. If he wouldn't call that a knockdown, I think we maybe would have got a little bit more devastating stoppage, because he got to the 10 seconds, and then Terrence Crawford started to proceed, and that's why I say execution. When he found the distance, normally we see fighters rush opponents, try to get him out of their swing and all heavy and shit. Not Crawford, man. He judges his distance well, and he shoots his shot in, and they are so fucking accurate, man. When I see them shoot that left hand back to back, I was like, bruh, I don't know how many dudes can go southpaw and shoot a left hand going down back to back and make it look so fluid. And then he came with that right hook left hand. All she wrote, man, the ref had to wave it off. So I was impressed, man. I thought Kell was gonna come out and give me a good ass fight. He looked like he was in tip top shape. I don't buy into him being a shot fighter. I don't buy into him being a fighter who's not good anymore. Look at the man losses. Lost to Triple G, Earl Spence, now Terrence Crawford. If you're telling me them the only niggas I'm gonna lose to ever, I had a good ass career.
Go ahead, Ron. Hey, Ron, I'm gonna mute your mic because I think that's yours is making that sound. Yeah, that was you. Anybody want to add anything to that? I'm sorry. Lost my spot for a minute.
Yeah, I appreciate that feedback, man. You know, some solid input. I gave my take on it. I just felt like Kell Brook was a tougher fighter than what the ending, the end result was. I just felt like him fighting in higher division, junior middleweight, 3 fights after the Errol Spence fight. I just felt that he should have had more durability going in there, because like you said, he was lighting Crawford up until Crawford turned southpaw and started countering his jab. But the shot, some people saying it's an anchor punch that Crawford hit him with. Everybody's gonna have their layer. I respect whatever, but I just feel like Kell Brook has been in there with tougher fights, and he was touched up real good in the 3rd round. So for him to stumble to the ropes the way he did and split the ropes twice, he split the ropes. Tony Weeks, came and intervened, asked him was he okay. He had like he wanted to touch his nose with the glove, and I'm saying to myself, okay, do you want to quit now? Tony Weeks let the fight go on, and then he split the ropes on the other side, like he wanted to turn his back to Crawford. It's just some stuff that just didn't seem sincere to me, bro. Like, he dropped down to 47, but he looked like he was middleweight that night.
Oh yeah,
he's been fighting middleweight most of his career though.
I think he was big as shit, man.
He looked big that night. Like, he looked full. He looked terrible at the weigh-in. Like, he was drawn in, dehydrated. You can tell by the way his eyes looked. But when he was in the ring, man, he looked big. He looked solid. So I couldn't understand. It just seems like Tony Weeks and whoever talked before, they was going to protect Kell Brook if he got in trouble. I don't know.
Well, when he had to put that on the form. Everybody knows he has 2 damaged eye sockets. The doctors know. Everybody knows. So I believe nobody wanted to risk their medical license with this guy getting seriously hurt real bad. But he said he was ready. We got to take his word for it that he was ready. I'm with Mike on this. I don't buy into the fact he was damaged goods. I would think he was more damaged goods fighting Spence when he fought Spence than fighting Crawford with the 2 damaged eyes, because years have passed, years and years, versus 9 or 10 months. So, Mike, do you got Terrence Crawford? Terrence Crawford pound for pound. What's next for Terrence Crawford, in your opinion?
Oh yeah, I definitely got him pound for pound number 1. You know what I'm saying? I think he's the best fighter in the world. You know what I'm saying? I don't think he has any kind of situations in his past that may raise an eyebrow. You know what I'm saying? No hot piss, no failed test, none of that. So I think with that being said, since we got guys like him and Canelo so close to each other, I think that's the deciding factor for me. And when it comes to what's next for him, honestly, man, I don't know. I don't know, man. Like, pandemic wise, I don't know what's the budget. I don't know what's gonna be able to be afforded. I know his contract with Ty Brinkett is up in October of 2021, so maybe they revisit the Pacquiao fight. Bob said that was a done deal already. Terrence said it was a done deal. The only thing that kept it from going on was they kind of have fans in the stadiums over in the Middle East. So with that being said, man, I think the right move, if you're trying to, you know what I'm saying, if you know you ain't fighting Earl next, the right move is try to get Pacquiao so you can get that belt and you go into an Earl Spence fight, you know what I'm saying, bringing the same thing to the table as he is.
So, the other question up there? So it was what was saying? My phone died over here with all my little notes, man. But Mike, basically, I think the other question was what's next for Crawford? Was he pound for pound? Was Brook damaged good? Oh yeah, the trilogy. Are you excited about the Wilder Fury trilogy? And do you feel like Fury cheated, or is it just sour grapes from the Wilder team?
I mean, probably a little bit of both. You know what I'm saying? I think Fury definitely got a pass on him. You know what I'm saying? Definitely got a pass. So with that being said, you can't put anything past that guy. You know what I'm saying? And I had Bread Man on my show. He was just like, man, just because there was a member of the commission in the dressing room, that don't mean shit. They be on the phone, they be walking around, they be having other conversations, they be walking in and out. Those guys don't be having the whole full attention on what's going on. He said, I've had guys that I have to tell them that, hey, man, that needs to be rewrapped. That has to be rewrapped. That ain't how you rap it, you know what I'm saying? So with that, yeah, man, but I think the reason I say sour grape is because I agree with y'all. I don't really think, you know what I'm saying, Mark Bridges should have been fired. I don't agree with some of the things that came out about Mark, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, I don't think that Mark should have been fired, you know what I'm saying? I think you talk to Mark, y'all get a better understanding, you know what I'm saying? Because when we look at Wilder, you know what I'm saying, his 1-2 is a carbon copy of what Mark Bridges did at welterweight. That jab to blind you and that right hand coming down the middle. That's what Mark was doing. He was knocking niggas out just like Wilder. So I think I'm excited for the trilogy if it happens. I know Fury's not fighting on December 5th, so that seemed like a win for the Wilder team. And if everything goes good with mediation and the arbitrator, then we'll see a trilogy. I'm definitely excited for it because I feel like Wilder is old. And I think it's some things that Wilder can do to make it a better fight and possibly come out with the victory. I'm pulling for him, so I'm definitely rooting for him. I mean that fight, and I'm definitely excited for that fight.
For sure. Boxing Conversation. My man Reggie Owens. What's up, King?
World Combat Sports. Stay off the gin juicy.
That is not Reggie Owens. Yo, so they'll steal a nigga avatar and put his name up to get in the chat, huh?
So now you know, Mark. You know what I'm saying?
So let me ask you this. So
that's exactly what I'm saying.
If I was to ban that from the studio, what happens if the real Reggie Owens come back in?
It's not his algorithm, though. It's not Reggie Owens' algorithm.
Okay.
It might be like Reggie Owens, like all caps or some shit.
That just proves my point, man.
I'm gonna let y'all niggas have it, man. I'm gonna go ahead and I got some other things that I need to go ahead and get into.
You doing Mike on Gaming tonight?
You know it about that time too.
All right, man. Well, I appreciate you coming through, man. I'm gonna start trying to do these in the evening, Mike, after I get my daughter straight, man. Try to do these around 9:45.
All right, bet.
About an hour or so, hour or two. I ain't gonna stay too long, hour and a half. You know what I'm saying? I ain't gonna be doing. I like how you be running yours. You don't be in there for like 3 or 4 hours. You'd rather come back and do 3 or 4 shows. You know what I'm saying? So
just get the titles out. You know what I'm saying? You can't. It's kind of hard for people to, because they want to see the title. You know what I'm saying? They want to see the visual. They don't want to see a boxing show, but they don't know what's gonna be about.
Right. So yeah, and I kind of loaded the plate up today like it was a buffet. But you know, some people want to eat here, some people want that. Hey, some people don't eat pork, some people don't eat meat at all. So I just give you a little something. Everybody can eat what they want to eat. And with that said, man, I appreciate you coming through, Mike. It means a lot to me in the channel and the panel, man. I'll talk to you on your show later.
Y'all make sure y'all smash that thumbs up button for my guy MARQ NASH. Like and subscribe to the channel. If you need a beat, you need an intro, you need a song, man, just check out my fucking Mike on Sports intro, bro. The brother got some serious talent. So you guys hit him up. And Mark, man, thank you, brother. I appreciate it, my nigga.
Absolutely. Thank you, brother.
All right, Mike, hold it down, bro.
That'll be easy.
All right. Yeah, shout out to Mike on Sports coming through. He always tell me, man, let me know when you're going to go live. I was like, bro, I be doing this shit random, bro. I just be on tour going through other people's channel, showing love and support, man. You know what I'm saying? But sometimes, man, you got to do it yourself, man, if you want to get it out. Because I'm like, bro, I don't like certain narratives being painted about certain things, and I just want to get it out. My channel is not just about boxing. Talk about everything over here. But, wow. I do a whole episode about the trolls and just let them come on, though. Do what you want to do, because I know they're going to come, but can't come on my show with that, bro. I can't allow it, bro. I'm sorry. But,
I'm going to have to link up with you for an intro there,
I
Mark.
don't even, no problem. Yeah. Yo, my phone died earlier when we was having another question, and we're going to talk about that too. We definitely going to talk about too. Why did you use that animal? That's a whole nother conversation, though. It's all love. It's all love on my end. Anybody got anything in closing, man? Y'all want to add to this conversation? I'm about to wrap this one up as well. Because I love the sport. I love getting up here talking some shit, man, and I can do it all day, every day, man. But I don't want to do it all day, every day, because I don't want to saturate it too much. So, and I want to respect people's time, man. I want to be a man of my word and respect their time, so they'll respect my time. So I think about an hour and a half, 2 hours is enough, bro.
Yeah, it is. I mean, people.
I mean, in closing.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead.
In closing, I just want to say, thanks for having IB on the panel, man. Salute my brother, World Combat. I respect him. D. Hodges, I respect him. MARQ NASH, I respect you too. Everybody on the panel, I respect them all. As brothers, we gotta, we all we got at the end of the day, but it's a lot of trolls and everybody ain't with you. So you gotta understand that too. But I come to talk boxing respectfully, debate respectfully, and that's just where I'm at with it, man.
You too,
All right,
IB.
salute,
Everybody
IB.
have a good
Hey,
evening.
IB, I'll see you around somewhere, man. We'll pop up on each other somewhere in a different room somewhere, man. Get talking about boxing. But I appreciate you coming through. You always have a open, straightforward opinion. You don't waver and wave just because, you're in a different place, man. You always stay super solid, bro.
Yeah, for sure. Y'all be easy.
You too, King. D. Hodges, you want to add anything, man? D. Hodges, get off Pornhub, man. What you doing over there, bro?
He might be on freaking fans only.
You know, OnlyFans. Go ahead, World Combat. I'll give you the floor, King.
Hey, man. Hey, damn good show, man. Respect what you got going on here. Fire ass show, man. You just came out of nowhere. Hey, the intro was absolutely an inferno, bro. So continue to talk this boxing, man. Obviously, you've been around the sport like a lot of us. So I look forward to revisiting your platform and everything, man. And if y'all don't know, man, of course, man, hit the like button, man. Subscribe to this man's channel, man. Show him support, build him up, so he continue to shine as he gonna do anyway. So, man, you know what it is, man. World Combat Sports. I'm out. Salute, bro.
Hey, stay right there. And, I'm about to end the show real quick. If D. Hodges don't come there, and I'm gonna holler at you backstage real quick. All right?
Yeah.
D. Hodges, you still there, brother? You want to add anything before we close out? D. Hodges gonna come back and be like, "Are we still live, Mark?" I'm like, "Nah, it's over." Like, you backstage with us. Hey, man.
Man, I was just getting my drink.
Yo, you sounded just like him. I had to look at the screen, yo. All right, hold on 1 second, man. With that, you have it, man. It's been another great. Oh, my camera ain't even in focus. There we go. There we go. All right, my camera's not in focus right now. We're going to figure it out, though. 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2, 1, 2. I'm saying 1, 2 to the camera. That's crazy. Whatever. Man, it's been another great episode of Breaking the Beats. It's your boy, MARQ NASH. You already know what we do. We break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, and pretty much anything else I can squeeze into those letters. Hopefully, I can get this autofocus right on this camera next time we have you guys here. And, godly, man. Can't end it like that, bro. We got to end it with the camera right? Can't close it out like that. There we go. Bam. There you go. Man, thank y'all again for watching. It's your boy, MARQ NASH. Been another great episode of Breaking the Beats, where we break down business, entertainment, art, technology, sports, social injustice, and pretty much anything else we feel like squeezing into those letters. Make sure you like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see y'all tomorrow about 9:30, 10 o'clock. All right? Peace.